Hello, I'm Angellica Bell and I really want some advice on how to prepare for cycling in colder weather. So I found myself an expert to give me some tip-top tips. Jenny, you are the oracle on bikes. What do I need to do to keep my bike in good nick all through the year?
But number one best thing you can do for your bike is keep it indoors. And I know not everyone can do this, but if you can, even in a shed, keep your bike inside because it will prevent that rusting from happening, the aluminium corrosion from happening, and your bike's gonna be really happy and the parts will last longer. Second tip is keep your tires pumped up. So again, it sounds basic, but most people don't do it. And then
I'm laughing because I don't. I just expect it to always be.
It'll always be pumped up, right? No such thing as a perfect seal. So there's tiny, even with like a tire that's not punctured, small amounts of air are always escaping. You're gonna have to pump up your tires.
How often?
I ask, I'm like once a month. It's not much, but most people don't do it. So that's like my number one ask, because keeping your tires pumped up to their proper pressure will prevent the dreaded snake bite puncture. And that is the type of puncture where your tire's really underinflated, it's really squishy, and you hit a pothole, you go off a curb, and that impact, the rim punctures the tube, and you get those two bites. That's the snake bite. So if you just pump it up, you save yourself like 15 quid.
So what's the third tip?
So the third tip is, if you can, clean your bike. And this doesn't have to be like full, you know, take it in the shower, drench it, soap it up kind of thing. It can be just a quick wipe down, because what happens in winter is the roads get gritted. There's a bunch of salt on the road. Again, that salt speeds up corrosion, speeds up things rusting. So if you can, wipe down your frame with a damp rag, old t-shirt, wipe down your rims, because again, especially if you have rim brakes, this is really important. Take a damp cloth, wipe those rims down, because you're trying to get that salt off the bike. You want to get it off the undercarriage of the bike. Use like a bike-specific cleaner. So if you want to get a bit more involved, clean your chain, because all the crud from the road gets attracted to your chain. It is a crud magnet. And that's why you don't want to over oil your chain either, because that oil will attract more dirt and grit from the road, and then it turns into a sandpaper paste that then every time you pedal, it's grinding away at all your parts, and it wears down faster. It's really helpful if you can just give it a wipe down, add a little bit of oil, then wipe that off as well, and that'll help prolong the life of your chain.
Jenny, in terms of bike maintenance then, it's just always good to have that check over, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly that. It's little and often.
Well, the good news is I'm happy, my bike's happy, and will be happier if I listen to Jenny, and I can enjoy cycling once the weather gets colder. If you want to know more about cycling during the colder months, check out Cycling UK's website for more info. Remember, cycling is a great way to stay healthy and active, so don't give up on it just because winter is here.